Almost 60 years ago, I was born in my Eastwood constituency. Eastwood, where I have lived for the vast majority of the years since, is a community that has been the home for many who have migrated to Scotland from the rest of the world, from the rest of the UK, including from Europe. And I would say, incidentally, despite what some people have said, that inward net migration from the European Union continues to hit record levels. Let me tackle directly some of the myths that are often repeated to me as an MSP, myths founded on concerns that migration alone is responsible for the pressures on our infrastructure and public services, which is simply not true. Yes, we have a housing shortage, but this is not because of migration. We have seen radical shifts in the way we choose to live, with far more single home occupancy and longer life expectancy. Homes that might have been expected to appear in the open market decades ago are now still happily occupied. Yes, we have busy hospitals and general practitioner surgeries, but this is not because of migration. We have a population that is living longer, but is not always well. Even in the lifetime of this Parliament, we have seen new issues that were not envisaged when we first met, such as dementia and diabetes, arising from obesity, present in enormous strategic and budgetary challenges to the National Health Service. Yes, we have busy schools, colleges and universities, but this is not because of migration. Far more of our young people stay longer at school and proceed into further education of whatever kind. The suggestion that migration is at the heart of the stresses in our public life and in our public services is a fantasy, and a malicious and self-deceiving one at that. Let me be absolutely clear when I say that migration and immigration from wherever are good, necessary and desirable. There is a strong, powerful and unarguable case for migration to Scotland, and I am on its side. Now, this may be the 19th year I've been here, but throughout that 19 years, we've talked about the ageing demographic here in Scotland. In the report that the Scottish Government published in 2018, we noted that over the next 25 years, the number of people aged 75 and over would increase by 79%. This situation was described to me way back in my first Parliament as a pyramid that was about to be inverted. And we therefore need to bring people into Scotland who are going to be able to contribute to the welfare of all of us who are here in the future, and to underpin our public service system to make ourselves economically attractive. And all this at the same time as we leave an industrial revolution, embed and embrace the digital technical revolution, and all of that, I think, represents changes over the next 30 years that are probably as great as any over the last 200. So we need to have an entrepreneurial, younger, aspirational workforce who are attracted to come to Scotland. And so I do think if we're having a mature discussion, I said this, and I still don't think we properly answer the question as to why Scotland has been less successful than other parts of the United Kingdom at attracting a proportionate share of those who come to the United Kingdom to come and work here. And yes, we can point to free university tuition, free personal care, other mitigations, free prescriptions. But if you're a young person of working age, actually none of those things are terribly relevant to you. You don't have children going to university. You think you're invincible. You're not going to need free personal care for decades, nor do you think you're going to need free prescriptions. You're looking to other things. And the other things at the moment are that we aren't attracting the sort of economic opportunities into Scotland that make it desirable for those younger people to come and settle here. And we need to ask ourselves why and do everything we can to try and bring that change about.